There are so many benefits to giving up TV for a year. Turning off the box is a complete life changer. Even stopping watching the news will massively benefit you. Here on the Daily Meditation, we revealed the sickening epidemic of internet and screen addiction. And we shared some great tips to make Facebook healthier. But TV is arguably even worse. And if you are one of those rare, special people who actually decide to give up TV, the benefits will amaze you. If you want to know the benefits of giving up TV, just consider these facts. Yes, it is time to give up TV and do one of these top healthy hobbies. Just consider these facts. Children 2 to 11 years old watch 24 hours of TV on average per week. TV time increases as we age. The average adult watched approximately 5 hours of TV per day. Binge watching TV is linked with premature death. The more you watch, the sooner you die. Every hour of TV reduces life expectancy by 22 minutes. Too much watching TV is linked with type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and increased risk of cancer. Inactivity causes muscle atrophy. Watching TV reduces gratitude as we constantly compare ourselves to celebrities, causing us to feel worse about ourselves. Watching TV actually causes people to make unhealthy choices with their diet. Too much TV increases risk of social isolation. Watching the news has a worse effect on the mind than the majority of other programming because it consistently shows the world in a negative light. In fact, watching the news has been scientifically proven to cause anxiety. We watch TV shows that confirm our personal beliefs and attitudes. Therefore, if you have negative beliefs, your TV viewing habits will continually reinforce them, making it harder for you to change. For me, these facts made me give up TV. Actually, I quit every single addiction simultaneously. Check out these mind-blowing benefits of giving up TV. You will not believe the benefits of giving up TV. Let's take a look. Point 1. When you give up TV, you end up with a lot more time. I just don't have the time, people say while they're sitting with their feet up watching Corey, I'm English. The most obvious reason for giving up TV is the fact that it will free up plenty of time. In the UK, the average household spends 4 hours a day watching TV. This figure is roughly the same for the US and Canada. Sickening, isn't it? We are literally wasting thousands of hours watching TV. 4 hours every day is the average. That's 24 hours a week, and this maths quickly in head, around 1,110 hours a year. 0.1110 hours. Yes, just give up TV and you will have a spare 1,110 hours a year of free time. That's a lot of time, and it's time that could be spent much better, perhaps going to the gym, or, if you're like me, completing that novel that's still sitting in your laptop uncompleted many years after you started it. Ask yourself, what could you achieve with that spare time if you gave up TV? So the number one benefit of giving up TV is getting a ton of spare time. What would you do with that spare time? How much better would you feel, after 1 year, having spent that time doing something important rather than watching TV? Perhaps, given the theme and subject of this site, you could spend 1 hour a day meditating instead, and find relaxation and inner peace. Or you could exercise an hour a day, and at the end of it you would be fit and toned. Or you could watch Homer say, "Doe," and those real, fake housewives doing whatever they do. What would you love to do with the time you waste watching TV? 2. Stop watching the news and you'll stop anxiety and stress. Have you ever considered stopping watching the news? Smart idea. When you stop watching the news, you will massively reduce your levels of stress and anxiety. The news is one of the main sources of stress according to scientific research. The reason is because bad news sells. And because of that, news programs always make the world look like a horrible place. Did you just think, but the world is a horrible place? If so, do you think that negative belief is caused by the news? What would happen if you stopped watching the news? Yes, bad news sells. But do you really want to be told each and every day that the world is a place of lies, wars, lawsuits and death? The latest news stories are all about hate groups. Hardly inspiring, is it? Comparatively little is said of good news, even though the world is, for the most part, a positive place. Even if you don't watch the news, you're probably being fed bad news every day via TV. If you follow celebrities, you'll notice that almost everything that's said about celebrities is bad. You'll be told of the scandals, the drugs and the alcohol, but you're not often told of the good news, such as the fact that many celebrities donate millions to charity. If you do not want to give up TV completely, stop watching news channels that are sensationalist. Choose a source of good news, not bad news. Trust me, you'll feel less stressed. Point 3. When you give up TV, you will improve your perspective on life. We all like to think that we have freedom of thought and that our thoughts and feelings are created of our own doing. This, however, is far from the reality for most people. Your thoughts and opinions are largely shaped by other people and external sources of information. If you spend a lot of time watching TV, you will unwillingly learn to adopt the beliefs and attitudes portrayed on TV. If you give up TV, you will stop these negative beliefs. Stop watching the news and you will stop believing that the world is a bad place. People who watch the news do quite genuinely come to believe that the world is a place of war and crime, because that's what they are told every day. And it simply isn't the truth. But what would happen if you give up TV for a year? Give up TV and spend more time in the real world talking to real people, and you'll find that you are exposed to many new ways of thinking, many differing opinions. This will open your mind and enhance your neuroplasticity. If you do not want to give up TV completely, instead watch positive programs that create positive thoughts in your mind. Point 4. Give up TV and your imagination will flourish. As an actor and a writer myself, I am very highly into my imagination, and I can say, from first-hand account, that when you spend too much time watching TV, you cripple your imagination. Give up TV and you will suddenly discover the power of your own imagination. Imagination is the preview of life's coming attractions, said Einstein. He also said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is immensely important, and it's a gift we are naturally given. Unfortunately, when we watch too much TV or movies, we stop using our imagination. This reduces those coming attractions. Einstein spoke of. Use your own imagination and you will develop your mind and take more control of the way you view your own world. But I have no imagination. Did you think that? If so, you definitely need to give up TV for a year. Your imagination is a lot more powerful than you realize. 5 people who quit TV are healthier than the rest. If you watch TV for the average 5 hours a day, the average person watches it for, it will be killing you. And binge watching TV is even worse. You might affect your health in only small ways, for instance by putting on weight. Or you might affect your health seriously. Give up TV and you will massively improve your health. Sitting still for long periods of time has been shown to have many negative effects on health, from weakening your heart to creating stress and depression. If you don't want to give up TV completely, watch TV for shorter periods of time and exercise in between. Here's why giving up TV will reignite your mind. Think about it like this. Consider 2 different people. One person is completely obsessed with celebrity, TV and media. Such a person comes to believe, subconsciously, that they actually have some sort of relationship to the celebrities they are watching. They follow them on TMZ, they know their lives in and out, they talk about celebrities with friends. They have subconsciously been led to form a falsified relationship with a celebrity. And what do they get for this relationship? Absolutely nothing. Not only do they get nothing, they lose a lot and actively hurt themselves. That sounds a little over the top, that they actively hurt themselves, but it is the truth. People who follow celebrities come to feel that they too should be living a celebrity lifestyle. They lose touch with their reality, they become less appreciative of what they have, and they lose self-esteem. Now consider a person who never watches TV and couldn't care less about celebrities. Such a person only cares about real relationships, with people they actually know. They have the time to learn about the people around them. They have the time to pay more interest to their friends and their families. Their relationships blossom because of this. They feel more connected to real people and they grow as a result. The best thing about quitting the TV is this. The best thing to do is not to give up TV completely unless you're a superhero and you actually have the willpower to quit TV cold turkey. For help